The Hoover Dam, an impressive structure that exudes mystery and tragedy. It is one of the tallest dams in the world, standing over 726 feet tall. It cost over $48 million to build in 1935, which would be about $860 million today. It took about 8.5 million pounds of dynamite to blow out all the rock for its creation. This dam employed around 5,000 men at any one time, and about 21,000 men in total worked at this site. They actually built a town named Boulder City to house the workers. The town is still thriving today. There are statues of former workers, including one of the men that cleaned the toilets. His name was Alabama, and he was one of the few who kept the outhouses for thousands of workers at the dam clean and stocked. 112 people died during its construction. Here's an unusual story. On December 20th, 1921, a crew surveying locations for the dam became caught in a flash flood, and a man named John Gregory Tierney perished in the raging Colorado River. He was one of the first casualties of the project. Then, on December 20th, 1935, 14 years later to the day, the job site suffered its last fatal accident when a worker fell to his death from one of the two intake towers on the Arizona side of the Black Canyon. That man was none other than Patrick William Tierney, John Tierney's only son. Father and son perished on the same day, 14 years apart. Legend has it that a few of those that were killed fell into the concrete while it was being poured. If this is true, they are now part of the dam itself. Are these poor spirits responsible for the paranormal activity that has been reported for decades since the dam was built? Visitors to the Hoover Dam have noticed temperature drops in the hallways and lights flickering. They've heard the sound of water dripping, which could signal leaks and destruction. However, inspections only find everything airtight and operating as normal. Workers at the dam have said that some tools have gone missing and malfunctions in equipment at the same time. Are spirits trying to mess with everyone or even sabotage the dam itself? Apparently, there have been around 100 people that have jumped to their deaths from some part of the Hoover Dam. Are these spirits in regret and haunting the dam? The Michael O'Callahan Pat Tillman Memorial Bridge, which is the Hoover Dam bypass bridge, has seen at least 5 people leap to their demise. Apparitions of jumpers sometimes appear late at night, walking across the part of the dam where cars are no longer allowed. Workers not expecting to see anyone are startled when spotting these apparitions, knowing that the public isn't allowed on the bridge after hours. In November 1939, with World War II just beginning, U.S. officials uncovered an alleged plot by German agents to bomb the Hoover Dam. They were going to do this by planting bombs at the intake towers to sabotage the power supply to Southern California's aviation manufacturing industry. Following the attack on Pearl Harbor in December 1941, the dam was closed to visitors for the rest of the war. The making of Lake Mead created a ghost town. The town of St. Thomas, with a population of around 500, would be deserted in favor of one of the largest reservoirs ever made. This unique town surprisingly did have a school, a post office, grocery stores, a church, an ice cream parlor, and several auto garages. After filling Lake Mead, the town lies 60 feet beneath the water surface. Authorities said they had evacuated everyone. Hugh Lore was supposedly the last person to leave in a canoe after water was touching his feet in his bed. However, no one ever verified that the entire town was evacuated. Some people are stubborn and refuse to leave. Did anyone stay? Are their spirits now upset? The lake levels fluctuate and now have exposed the ghost town. The recent drought has left St. Thomas high and dry since 2002. That's absolutely awesome. The Hoover Dam is a beautiful place linked with tragedy and mystery. That is strange indeed. We will keep the videos coming on Strange History. Check out this video about Blackbeard the Pirate. It seems as if he has lost his head.